Alright, this is David making David's famous protein shake. Keep some cold water in your refrigerator, by the way, because it's always better cold. Put 12 and a half ounces of water in this sucker, maybe even a little more than that, because it makes it easier for it to mix up. Then, I use Isagenix because it's undenatured whey, which is the least processed form of New Zealand. It's sourced from New Zealand grass-fed dairy cattle that are antibiotic-free and hormone-free, and that's the best kind of protein that you can get without just getting the actual whole foods. And of course, we're drinking this protein shake because we don't have time to eat the whole foods. So this is the best source of protein I believe you can put in your body. Isagenix, and I'm putting about a scoop and a half of the vanilla in here, of just the straight whey protein, which has no sugar in it, no carbs in it at all. And then, since I know my body, hey baby, I have to tell, I'm telling a story on video. Since I know my body does need some carbs, and since I like to have the taste of chocolate, I'm going to put 1 full scoop of chocolate of the regular like meal replacement type stuff. They call it isoline, but it has carbs in it, and unfortunately does have a little bit of sugar in it, but very little. I think we all know sugar is David's not good friend, so don't eat very much of it. Then I'm going to put a heaping tablespoon, so that's probably the equivalent of 2 or 3 real tablespoons, of organic flaxseed from the crazy hippie people at Living Tree Community, livingtreecommunity.com. That goes in there, and their flaxseed is cold pressed, so very, very lightly processed. And of course it is processed or it wouldn't look like that, but it has to get out of the shell, and that's what it looks like out of the shell. Then I'm putting some bee pollen in here for any of you that have any allergies or anything like that. But it's crunchy. It's almost like putting malt in there. If any of you remember what malts were like, it makes it crunchy. Make sure you get locally sourced bee pollen, so it's good for your particular allergies and hay fever season in your local area. Then, before I put the final things in there, I'm going to put some organic raw cinnamon in there from the crazy hippie people at Living Tree Community. This stuff is awesome, and cinnamon is thought to slow down the emptying of your stomach emptying out, so it slows down the glycemic impact of foods that have a glycemic impact. So I eat cinnamon with every protein shake, just to hopefully lower the glycemic impact, which my protein shakes don't have much glycemic spike, but if they do, the cinnamon theoretically will help with that. Of course, cinnamon is good for a lot of things. There's a little bit of organic cashew butter, raw organic cashew butter from the same crazy people at Living Tree Community. I hope they're not watching my video here. I'm sure they're great people. They make a lot of raw organic food. And then here's a huge tablespoon, so it's probably the equivalent of a tablespoon and a half of raw organic almond butter. If you're getting on your finger, eat it, because this stuff is expensive and you don't want to waste it. And then the last thing that goes in there is just enough honey to make it sweet enough where you like it. Again, locally sourced honey, but don't eat a bunch of honey, because honey, although it is natural and it is paleo, it does have sugar in it, and we're trying to avoid glycemic spiking. And then shake it up in your shaker cup, and you're probably going to have to, after you shake it up, take a spoon and really beat it up some more, because the cashew butter doesn't want to break up. Best shake on earth. That's it.